And on the war front, Zelensky says Russia will have to carpet bomb Kyiv and kill everyone there if it wants to conquer the capital city. The United States has promised more aid, but Putin has warned that shipments will be considered military targets. Here's ABC's Alex Prescia reporting on the latest.
A Russian airstrike killed at least 35 people and injured more than 130 at a military facility in western Ukraine, just 10 miles from the border with Poland. Ukrainians say Russian warplanes fired more than 30 missiles. Most were intercepted, but at least 8 struck the facility.
This is the third now military facility or airfield that the Russians have struck in western Ukraine in just the last couple of days. So clearly, at least from an airstrike perspective, they're broadening their target sets.
And in Mariupol, this 9-story apartment building coming under fire by Russian tanks. French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz speaking by phone with Russian President Putin, calling for an immediate ceasefire. Tensions between Russia and NATO escalating. Russia vowing to treat all arms shipments to Ukraine from NATO countries as legitimate targets for military action. But President Biden still vowing he will not send American troops into battle.
The idea that we're going to send in offensive equipment and have planes and tanks and trains going in with American pilots and American crews, that's called World War III.
Instead, announcing $200 million in new military assistance to Ukraine. The new funding will include small arms, anti-armor, and anti-aircraft systems. Meanwhile, one American journalist was killed and another injured when they were attacked by Russian forces in Ukraine.
And we crossed a checkpoint and they start shooting at us.
More than 2.5 million people have fled Ukraine, over 1 million of them children. A senior U.S. official telling ABC News if this continues, there could be 8 to 10 million refugees. Images of strollers lining the platform at a train station in Poland, inspiring more donations to help those women and children fleeing their homes, like 19-year-old Polina and her 4-month-old baby. We heard bombs next to our home, she says. The windows broke. Her husband staying behind to fight. Alex Prescia, ABC News, Washington.